Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matthew. I'm with Eric. And this is the 3-inning MLB The Show 20 tournament. We've got 8 teams from each division. For the American League, we got the New York Yankees. We got the Los Angeles Angels. We got the Astros. We got the Rangers. We got the Minnesota Twins, the Cleveland Indians, the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Oakland Athletics. The National League, Eric.
We got the Nationals versus the Mets in round 1. And the Braves versus the Cubs. And then we got the Cardinals and the Phillies. And then the last game for the National League, we got the Brewers and we got the Dodgers.
Well, Eric, we got 3-inning baseball coming up now. Let's do it. Let's get these games going. So we will play in the regular ballparks. 3-inning baseball here. This one in Yankee Stadium. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound. And those are the lineups for the Angels and the Yankees. The pitching matchup.
As the Yankees are seed 1. And
That's your pitching matchup. Shohei Ohtani. And the Angels and Garrett Cole for the Yankees.
We have the Yankees at seed 1 and the Angels at seed number 8.
So the 1 and 8 seed, Eric, as you just mentioned, go head-to-head. Angels and the Yankees. Garrett Cole will start it against Tommy La Stella for the Anaheim Angels. As we get you ready in Yankee Stadium, Cole is ready, La Stella's ready. Let's do it. First pitch, right center field, near the shift. Gardner and Frazier. Frazier will make the catch. And there are 1 down, top of the first. As now Mike Trout, he is, well, one of the best in the league, if not the best. Trout fouls it off. Well, Eric, last year, this Yankee team, the motto, the next man up. There could be the same thing this year. When this season gets going, that's on the ground. What a play by LeMahieu. But Trout, too quick. He beat it out. So that will be ruled a single for Trout. And it brings in the National League MVP, Anthony Rendon, who grounds to third on a first double play. A great double play turn by Gio Urshela. And that will bring us to the bottom of the first. LeMahieu against Ohtani. On the ground to first. Ohtani will beat it. And LeMahieu's retired. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the first. So Gardner against Ohtani. Gardner will foul it off. So Gardner, who's batting .251. Check swing. Back to black to Pujols to Ohtani. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. It brings up Gleyber Torres, who last year, Eric, was an amazing part to this Yankee lineup, right?
Well, there's nothing that they had to step up.
Oh,
They had issues coming in with the Yankees' injuries, so everybody had to step up. If there was a way to beat the Yankees, you had to beat them when they were down. No one did that, so they got the next man up, and they played baseball, and nobody could stop them.
As Sanchez bats with Torres at first after the line drive single, Sanchez will fly out to center field to Mike Trout, and that's the end of the inning. So Justin Upton will bat against Garrett Cole to start. The second line's in the air to left center field. Gardner under it. 1 down as Gardner makes the play. Albert Pujols batting .244 for the Angels this last season. That's a swing and a miss out in front of it. 0-1 to Albert Pujols. Well, those of you wondering what happens if this goes extra innings, we do play the full extra innings until either the Angels or the Yankees will score. And that will be the decisive obvious run as Pujols down the line and gonna go foul.
And if you guys do remember, this is a 3-inning game. and for the rest of the tournament.
0-2 lined into left field, a base hit. Talkman will throw it into Gleyber Torres. And the Angels have a man on, one out. Top of the second as Albert Pujols comes through. That is going to go into the gap. Maybe not. Gardner will cut it off. Gardner may have just saved a double. Most likely not a run with Pujols running. But it definitely would have been an extra base hit. As Goodwin pops it up. A tough play for Talkman, but he'll make it. And now with 2 on, 2 out in the second, Andrelton Simmons will bat. Simmons with a high fly ball. Deep, it's 3-0. Los Angeles Angels here in the second. And the Angels jump out quickly. Castro down the line, fair. Going all the way to the wall. Castro will go to second. And he'll hold up right there with Talkman throwing the left. Tommy La Stella now, who's 0 for 1, will bounce it right back to Cole. Cole, not even looking, what a play. That will do it, but the shortstop for the Angels, he's been here for 5 or 6 years. He is rolling, as now Ohtani will play Voit. Voit swings and misses, and it's now 0-1. Back right to Ohtani. Ohtani with a bullet to Pujols. 1 down in the bottom of the second. Miguel Andujar batted 128 last year. He was injured for most of the season. Played in March, April, and a little bit of May. Came out with the injury. As that's a ground ball to Ohtani. Quick throw, and on the dive by Andujar, it's not quick enough. As Mike Talkman will bat here in the bottom of the second, trailing the Angels 3-0. As Ohtani trying to have a 1-2-3 second inning. Has Talkman fouling it off on an 0-2 count. And here comes the 0-2 from Ohtani. Struck out Talkman. And that will end the second. The Angels 1 inning away from walking out of this game victorious and moving on in the tournament. Mike Trout gets underneath it and will pop it right up, right near the second base bag for the first out in the third. 1 pitch, 1 out as Anthony Rendon. We talked to you guys a little bit about this earlier, this game with the National League MVP. Won the World Series last year with the Nationals. Was a free agent, came over here to the Angels, as that was a fun World Series, Eric, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Back and forth, Game 7. It's a grueling matchup. The Nationals got the best of them.
And here comes the 0-1 to Justin Upton. Upton into opposite field for a base hit. Frazier will throw it into first. The ball gets away. He will throw it into second. It wasn't far enough away as Sanchez recovered it. And Pujols will bat with 2 outs in the top of the third inning. And most likely Shohei Ohtani will come out for the bottom of the third. Here's the 0-2. And past the diving Torres in the left. Talkman throws it right into LeMahieu, and the Angels have first and second with 2 outs. That is on the ground. LeMahieu, a great grab as Pujols is out at second to end the top of the third. So Gio Urshela will bat against Ohtani as he grounds it right back to Ohtani for the first out. And the Angels are now 2 outs away from knocking out the Yankees in the tournament. Clint Frazier in place of Aaron Judge when he's on the injured list, with Talkman in for Stanton. That's a ground ball. Misplayed by the infield, but Simmons will still get the out. What a play, Andrelton Simmons. He gave this Yankee team the 3-0 lead. He's given them the second out in the third. Ground ball as the Yankees, the Angels are moving on in the tournament.
Now that is an upset, Matthew. The 8 seed has just defeated the 1 seed. That wasn't an upset.
So the Angels move on in the tournament, and it was a great matchup as we got the highlights here. This was the main highlight of this game. The 385 feet bomb by Andrelton Simmons. Shortstop for the Angels put the Angels out 3-0 as that one was the game changer. Thanks for watching MLB The Show. Game 1. Game 2 is coming up in just a little bit.